to my channel. As you can see, I'm here with my friend Tiffany.
Hi guys.
Let's welcome Tiffany to my channel. We are going to find out our Ancestry DNA. She's corny.
That's just my personality, so.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
So, anyway, we have totally different reasons why we wanted to find out our DNA. My reason for doing it was because I actually got asked a lot what was my nationality. So after so many questions of like, what are you? What are you? I was like, you know what? I really don't know what I am. After so long, I stumbled across Ancestry DNA. That was my reasoning for wanting to know my DNA. What's yours?
Mine was because you couldn't tell me I wasn't Puerto Rican.
Boricua!
I have been on this journey for a long time. My parents are deceased, and I found out that my biological father is not my biological father. So that raised a lot of alarms for me.
Oh, really? So, wait, your dad is deceased?
My dad is not deceased.
You thought your biological dad was deceased?
Yeah. And about 3 years ago, my uncle told me that he was not. And I got the information from my aunt as well, and it was confirmed that it wasn't. So that raised alarms. I said, okay, where am I from? It raised alarms for me as far as, let me do Ancestry, let me do some DNA, and let me see if I'm Puerto Rican or not. So I am on a DNA hunt. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if he's deceased, but maybe Ancestry can give me some answers as to who I'm related to.
I have to ask, are you excited or you're more nervous to find out?
I'm not really, I'm in between with emotions. Not having any questions being answered, especially if those loved ones come up deceased. For those who are deceased, you can't ask any questions. So it's kind of like a,
So what took you so long to do this?
The Ancestry?
Yeah.
So long was just because I didn't want to be let down, and I've lived long enough without knowing where I came from. So I felt like, if I know, I know. If I don't, I don't. And I don't want to get my hopes up into knowing and have no leeways.
I have to ask. I know for me, when people would ask me, they would automatically tell me, you look Jamaican. Like, what would be the most nationality that someone would ask you?
The most nationality that I get even to this day is, you look Dominican. I always get that. I've never been told any other Caribbean, I look black. But I'll take the Dominican vibes, you know? I always get told I look Dominican, though.
Dominican. Mm-hmm. For me, mine was Jamaican. Like, I'm like, do I have Jamaica written across my face? Right. Like, a lot, I would always hear, are you Jamaican? I'm like, no. Like,
nothing wrong with being Jamaican.
And then they be mad, like, you're not Jamaican. I'm like, no. Jamaican would be like the number one thing people would ask me, or they'll just say, you look like you're from the islands. I'm like, okay, thank you.
I don't even think I give a Caribbean vibe.
What's the craziest one you got? That you're like,
The craziest one I've got, I don't know, because I don't get Caribbean vibes at all. No, everyone thinks that I have some kind of Spanishness to me. So, I mean, I don't know if it's because they see me with some of my family members who are very Spanish looking.
Right.
But that's the most I get. The craziest one to me is Dominican, because I'm not Dominican.
The craziest one I've gotten was Chinese.
Bro.
And I got it a couple of times. No lie. Like, of course, I don't look full-blown Chinese. I don't know what gives them
chinky eyes.
Maybe the eyes and the round, flat face. Like, other than that, it's like, bruh, where you get that from?
Yeah.
My number one is Jamaican or an island, some type of island. None of my family members I know of was from an island or Jamaican or any of that, so I don't know. Again, I was always clueless, and I will always tell them I'm just African American. That's all I know. And of course, everybody, people always claim Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Down my line, they claim that. My grandmother.
They be having a tribe and all that, like, nigga.
Cherokee. Hello.
That's number one, Cherokee.
Number one.
Okay, so we're gonna go in and read our DNA. Tiffany is gonna read mine, and I'm gonna read Tiffany's. But the reason for this video was for me to reveal her DNA to her. But I know she looked.
Actually, I didn't. My aunt did.
I feel like she knows her DNA.
So I did not reveal all of my DNA.
She claims she didn't look, so we'll see. So I'll be reading her results to her for the first time. And I already know mine, but for the sake of the video, we're just going to go ahead and read both. This is Tiffany's DNA. And the cool thing about Ancestry, because there's so many other DNA kits out there, I really like Ancestry because it actually connects you to people who've done it before. And if you share the same DNA, they will link you guys.
Yep.
And they will literally let you know if you're second, third cousin, or even closer, and down to eighth cousins and all of that. So, you ready, Tiff?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the highest percentage and read them all down. So, your highest is 28%.
Okay, what does that mean?
28% of your 100% DNA.
Okay.
So, you're 28% Nigerian. And
Mother Nature.
You're 22% Mali. This is in Africa. 21% Benin and Togo.
Where's that?
They actually show you and give you a little background. You're 16% Ghana.
I'm from Africa.
7% Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu peoples. You're 2% Ireland and Scotland.
Daddy, is you over there?
Okay, you're Ireland. You're 2% England, Wales, and Northwest European.
I think that just came from.
And you're 1% Middle East.
Okay.
Middle East, where I don't know.
Dubai.
And that makes up Tiffany. Right. So, are you surprised that there's no Spaniard?
No. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised about all this Africa.
Yes, you are very much
Black.
African.
Black, honey. I'm black.
Let's tally this up.
I am black, honey.
Yes, you could definitely identify.
No, I
as
really didn't look.
African American. 94%.
100%.
So you're 94% African American. And you are
5%
other.
Interesting.
I would have really thought you were like some type of Spaniard too.
Me too.
Or more European, honestly. Well, the good thing about this is she can go on her account, get more feedback of each ethnicity, and it shows how we were migrated from Africa and where we ended up. I did take a glance at yours. Your people went to the Caribbean and stuff.
Yeah, so
you have a lot of family in the Caribbean.
I do. A lot of my family resides in St. Kitts and St. Neves, which I met when I went on a cruise. For my mom's
Proof
side.
right there that this stuff is really,
a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people are from the Caribbean. A lot of my family, my mom's side, they're from Trinidad. They're from St. Kitts, St. Neves.
So you are kind of an islander.
Island team, you know. All right, you want me to read yours?
Okay, go ahead.
DNA results from Brittany. 36% goes to Nigeria. We sisters, girl.
I know. I was trying to see if you was my cousin. I really was.
Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu peoples, 27%. Mali's 18%. Senegal, ooh, I want to go there. 5%. Singalese. Girl, I get that. I get those vibes. What is it? Benin and Togo? 4%. England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, 3%. Girl, you got a little Irish in you too? Yeah. A little Irish in Scotland?
A little lucky the
2%.
Irish.
We got Ghana and Finland, 1%. We got Indigenous Americas North, 1%. Germany, Europe, 1%. And Spain, 1%. So you got a little Spaniard.
A little Spaniard.
Let me do the math. So, how do you feel about your results?
I was shocked. I'm like Irish. Explains why I like Spanish music. That little 1% Spaniard. For the most part, I knew I was African American, but of course, I feel like that whole European stuff probably festered with slavery and stuff because it's such a low percentage. But
so
not too shocked.
We got 91% African American and 7% other.
Okay. See, I would have thought Tiff was more European than me.
Wow. I would have thought so too. I'm not shocked at my results. I'm more concerned about the connected family trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I really feel like everybody should do this, especially if you're a person of color, because we were brought here through slavery and we really do not know our history or where we come from. And I feel like we all deserve to know where we originated from. Do you think this is something people should do, or?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you're into know, like for me, it's very important to know where I came from. I'm very into just knowing who I am and also knowing the experiences that they went through back then to get here to America, and the sacrifices they went to. So for me, I would recommend anybody to do it. More so to know obviously who your DNA is, but to also be connected with those family trees.
Right, and definitely if in like Tiffany's case, she wanted to learn more about her family that she didn't get to meet or didn't get the answers. I feel like it'll really benefit people who are in similar situation. It may not be your happy ending story, due to certain circumstances, but at least you get a little closure, I would think.
Yeah, it is.
It's fun because you get to really find out who you are.
And it's nerve-wracking waiting for that DNA to review and process.
It is. It took you how long?
It took me a couple weeks.
I was like checking every other week.
I forgot about it.
I think that completes our little Ancestry DNA video. Comment in the comment section if you guys want to leave your thoughts or questions, and we will answer you guys.
And check in with my journey, because I will be getting to those relatives that I do not know, and I will be contacting them.
Yes, we could do a follow-up story.
Yes, so we will be doing a follow-up soon, guys.
Yes. I'm wishing you all the best in your journey, because you are so deserving of this. And I encourage you guys too, who honestly I feel like this should be free to us African Americans.
Especially with my whole 91%.
Right.
Hello.
I feel like since y'all had that one drop rule, you're considered black.
Right.
Then everybody who has 1% of African descent should be free.
Right. But we have to pay, and sometimes things are not free.
Right.
The price
nothing's free in life, right? Remember to like and subscribe and thumbs up this video and leave any comments if you want to. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.